Today on Another World.
Look, I can't just walk in there and announce to Mac Corey that I'm his long-lost son come home to claim my heritage.
You don't have any choice.
Look, there's got to be another way. I'm not going to tell him.
Then she learned that she was pregnant with my child. We were going to be married the next day, but she left in the middle of the night. I've always wondered if the child was ever born, and if it was it a daughter, or was it a son?
Blaine's a very attractive woman, Jordan. I'd like to see it if there's trouble between you. I'd like to see you patch it up. Do you think you can do that before somebody else moves in on her? Again.
Again?
And now, the continuing story of Another World.
Okay, man, you're on your own.
Yeah, thanks for the ride over, Joey.
No problem. How long are you gonna be?
Just till I find what I'm looking for.
Hey, listen, do yourself a favor, huh?
Yeah, sure, what is it?
Don't do any heavy lifting or moving anything
Hey,
around.
Joey, stop with the overprotective bit, will you? I'm okay, really.
I'm just thinking about your shoulder.
Hey.
I'm going. Don't overdo it.
Hey, look, Beatty, get out of here, will you?
I'm going. Hey, what are you looking for anyway?
That's just something I need.
Well, if it was in the motel, it's here. I didn't leave anything behind.
Great, thanks.
Well, maybe I could help you find whatever it is.
Hey, look, Joey, I don't need for you to hang around, all right?
You're telling me to go, right?
Right.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Oh, I will, Joey. Pretty sure that I will.
Melissa Needham burst upon the Bay City scene last night and introduced us to a new local treasure. If there was any indication of what is coming, we should quickly adopt her or we won't have her for long. Perhaps it's selfish of us because even though the world doesn't know of her yet, it will, oh, it will, end quote. Terrific.
Somebody said that about me.
Yes, and it goes on and on.
Oh.
You are a smash, lady.
I don't believe it. Let me see the paper.
No, no way.
Oh, you're just making that up.
I am not making this up. I haven't seen adjectives like these since...
Tracy Merrill?
No, I was thinking of superstars.
Oh, come on. Come on, let me see the papers. Come on.
No, not until you thank me.
For what?
For having the incredible foresight to convince you to get up and sing. That's for what?
Thank you, Jason.
You're gonna be difficult, are you?
Well, that's what they say about my hair. Stubborn. You know, I got this cowlick up here.
Sure you do.
I mean, you're not gonna help me solve my problem?
No. Did you come here to see anybody in particular?
Yeah. You.
Me? You mean I'm in trouble and I need a lawyer?
Well, now, that all depends. You sure you got a license to run this place?
I'm prepared. Step this way. If you will look over there, you will see a piece of paper framed on the wall, which is all I need to operate this place.
Well, just checking.
So, seriously, Jerry, what can I do for you?
Well, I think it's the other way around.
What do you mean?
Well, I woke up thinking about you this morning, so I thought I'd just drop by and see if I could take you out to lunch with me later.
Wow, Jason. Is this the way you say goodbye to Melissa before your tour of the Golden West?
I'm just trying to find a way to thank Melissa for an incredible performance last night.
Well, you found it, obviously.
Hello, Mr. Scott.
Good morning to you, Melissa.
Jordan, did you happen to see the wild reviews this lady got?
No, I didn't.
You better get a hold of some copies. Reviews like those are money in the bank.
Well, I'll have some sent over to the arena right away. Oh, are you that good?
Well, if I can believe what the papers say.
And you don't?
I'd like to let them turn my head, but I know my limitations.
Takes a smart lady to know those. I'm sorry I missed your performance, but I'll be sure to catch the next one.
Well, I'll be looking forward to that.
Now, don't wait too long, Jordan. We can do a lot with this girl.
I thought we already were. But I'm not averse to doing more.
Huh.
Jordan, I didn't know you were going to come by here this afternoon.
No, it's not a social visit.
Well, you want to see me about something?
Not you, babe. I was looking for Joey.
Well, Joey Perini?
The very same. Is he around?
Well, no, I don't think he's come in yet.
Yes, I have.
Good timing you got there, Perini.
You want to talk to me?
Yeah, I was wondering whether you'd do a favor.
Name it. That's what I'm here for.
That party tonight, honey, I think we need a bartender.
Jordan, I've already taken care of that.
No, I mean a second one.
You really think we'll need one?
Yeah. Would you be willing to work my party tonight instead of here?
Oh, it makes no difference to me. It depends on if Jason can spare me.
Oh, there's no problem there, Joey. Not much doing tonight. You got your man, Jordan.
Thanks, Jason.
Is there anything particular you want me to do before tonight?
Well, Blaine can fill you in on that.
I have all my plans in the office. I'll show you the list. You come in there with me.
Right now?
I'll put you right to work.
Just a minute, Joey. I wonder whether you'd like to bring a guest of your own.
But I'll be working.
Well, you won't be working all the time.
Well, sure. Anybody in particular?
I was wondering whether Melissa had a date for tonight.
Jordan, Melissa has to
No.
rehearse.
No, really, I don't have any plans. I'd be very happy to go to Mr. Scott's party with you.
Great.
You working tonight?
Yeah, I'm bartending over at Blaine and Jordan's party.
Interesting.
Yeah, it should be. You gonna be there?
Yeah, probably.
You mean you're not sure yet?
Yeah, I'll be there.
What if Clarice shows up?
Hey, whoa. One step at a time. By the way, have you seen her lately?
Not for a couple of days. I've been working 2 jobs, half-time here, half-time at the arena.
Yeah, so you said. Aren't you still helping them out over at the beauty parlor?
No, that's all finished, and they've been real busy there, you know, so I haven't been over there.
So the place is picking up, huh?
Yeah, it's been real good. They've been working hard, both Clarice and Ada. It's been good, especially for Clarice.
Yeah.
Do you want me to tell Clarice you were asking for her?
No, it's okay.
I figured maybe you might because, you know, you said...
No, it's nothing.
You know, if you went to talk to her, she would...
Oh, come on, Joey, forget it. I don't want to see her.
Things any better with your sister?
They're getting better.
No more fighting?
Now, Blaine's giving up on me, I think.
Why do you say that?
We talk, we don't talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like passing the time of day.
Yeah, we're like strangers then. Polite chit-chat stuff.
Do you think Blaine is in love with Jordan Scott?
I don't know, Joey. Your guess is as good as mine. But if she isn't, she's gonna turn around someday and find she's dug herself a much bigger hole than she can ever hope to climb out of.
Blaine, put that hand back in the water.
Clarice, it's shriveling.
Well, just stop that. Okay, now. Give me your hands. I want to dry it. And get onto the polish, because I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Clarice, if you have another customer, I'll be glad to wait.
No way you want me to ruin my reputation? No. I got a date for lunch.
You really do? With who?
Jerry.
Jerry? Grove?
Right. Now, don't look so shocked.
I'm not shocked, really. I'm not.
You look a little upset.
Well, I'm not upset. Why should I be upset?
I don't know.
Yes, you do, or you wouldn't have brought it up.
Okay, what polish do you want? How about this?
Yeah, that's fine. It'll go fine with the dress, okay? Now tell me, why did you say that?
Say what? Well, wait, maybe this would be better.
Clarice, either one of them is fine. Yeah, take that one. That's
Okay.
good. Now, will you please answer me? You're avoiding my question.
Well, Jerry and you were married, and I don't want you to get the wrong idea.
Wrong idea? How could I get the wrong idea? I can't control who he sees now, and besides, I don't even care.
Blaine, we're getting together to talk about Larry.
Fine.
That's all you're gonna say?
Well, excuse me, but what do you want me to say? Don't understand them at all. I mean, I figured that growing up with a brother would put me on the inside track, but no way. It's still a puzzle to me. Especially Larry. All this time I thought I had Larry figured out, you know? He seemed like such a solid, basic guy, and then he just turns around and he ups and leaves and...
Blaine, I don't want to talk about it.
Sorry, Clarice. I want you guys to get back together again.
I know, but I don't want to think about it, and I don't want to deal with it.
Okay, I know how you feel.
So, how are things at the club?
Oh, they're fine. It's just that party tonight.
You seem a little tense.
Yeah, I guess I am. Are you gonna come, aren't you?
I don't think so.
Clarice, you have to come.
Blaine, I couldn't go to a party or anything like that. I mean, especially not alone.
Please, come as a favor to me.
Favor? What do you mean?
There's gonna be an awful lot of people there tonight, you know? They're not really my friends. They're just a lot of people that Jordan knows.
Blaine, you can handle that. I mean, those things don't bother you.
I pretend they don't. But they really do. Come on, please. I could really use a friendly face.
Blaine.
Clarice, please, come.
I'll think about it, okay?
Did I hear New Orleans mentioned as a possible stop after L.A.?
Yeah.
Hope you get to that city.
It's worth the trip, huh?
Uh-huh. You should try to get to bed early so you can see that city in the morning.
Really? Why?
Well, at night, you can't see the city for the bodies. But it's another place in the morning. Go to the French market and have some chicory-laced coffee with vignettes. Catch that breeze coming in off the Mississippi. Ooh. There's no other experience quite like it.
You know what?
What?
I just might do that. You know, I never would have pictured you as an early riser. You strike me as a woman who'd be best after dark.
That's because you don't know me. The early morning is my best time.
Yes, I believe you. Well, I've got to run if I'm going to make that plane. Melissa, you think you'll manage to hold down the fort while I'm gone?
I imagine. A little help from Blaine. I can manage it fine.
You know, only this morning I was thinking how eager I was to make this trip. I was thinking about doing things for myself on the road.
And now?
I'm beginning to think that what I'm looking for is right here in Bay City.
February 24th, 1981. Unedited notes. Subject, Life of Mackenzie Corey. Chapter 7. Miriam Sanderson. I was barely 30 when I met Miriam Sanderson, a young widow with a small daughter. Her husband had been reported missing in action during the Korean War. It's hard now, looking back, to even recall what exactly brought us together. But I'll never forget what we came to mean to each other over the months we shared. I was attracted to her the moment I saw her. We became very close. A day wouldn't go by that we didn't see each other. We seemed to have so much in common. Miriam and I would be hours. Finally, the inevitable happened. We fell into an affair. Some of the happiest moments of my life were spent with Miriam. I wanted to marry her, but she resisted that, afraid that one day her husband would be found to be alive. Then she learned that she was pregnant with my child. going to be married the next day, but she left in the middle of the night. I never heard from her again. I spent months and months trying to locate her, but for me, she had disappeared from the face of the earth. I've always wondered if the child was ever born, and if it was it a daughter? Or was it a son?
Jason done that.
I'm sorry, I didn't think I'd find anybody here.
Come on in.
No, I've interrupted
No,
you.
hey, it's okay. It's no problem.
Well, actually, I only wanted to stay a minute anyway. I lost a pair of earrings when I was here the other day. I'm Blaine Ewing.
Yeah, I'm Sandy Alexander. But we've met before. I guess you don't remember.
Yes, I do. It was at my brother's new house the day he moved in.
Very good. A+.
I'm surprised you remembered me, though.
Well, I never forget a pretty face.
I was going to ask you if you'd seen my earrings, but from the looks of this place...
Yeah, it's in pretty rotten shape. You could lose something a lot larger than a pair of earrings and never find them again. Listen, I'm sorry about the mess, but...
It's all right.
Well, as you can see, I'm in pretty bad shape myself.
I volunteer to help you out, but cleanups are really not my thing.
No, I wouldn't let you even if they were. Joey and I are going to get together and get this place straightened out sometime next week, as soon as I get this sling off. You know, he's also been pretty busy with work.
Yeah, I understand that. It's all right. But in the meantime, if you do run across my earrings...
Oh, listen, feel free to look. Be my guest.
No, I don't think so. I don't think even I'm up to this.
Yeah, sorry.
It's all right. I can live without him.
Say, you mind if I ask you a question?
Well, I won't know that until you ask.
No, I guess you won't.
So go ahead and ask.
Where'd you get the set of keys?
Getting in shape for the marathon?
Oh, hello, Jess.
Am I interrupting your daily workout?
No, of course not. What are you talking about?
You were pacing. You seemed concerned. Something gone wrong?
No, there's nothing wrong. It's a personal thing.
By that, I suppose you mean Blaine. What's wrong?
Nothing wrong. Why, what would be wrong with Blaine?
I didn't mean just her. Between you. Jordan. I'd hate to think anyone could separate you two. But you can never be too careful when you have a pretty lady like that.
What are you driving at, Jess?
You seemed upset. Naturally, I thought it was business, but you said it was personal.
No. Yeah.
Blaine's a very attractive woman, Jordan. I'd like to see it if there's trouble between you. I'd like to see you patch it up if you think you can do that before somebody else moves in on her. Again.
Again?
Forget I said that.
No. It's not Joey Perini. She wouldn't be interested in a guy like that. She said so herself, and I believe her. But...
You're not certain.
About her ex-husband, I'm beginning to wonder.
About Jerry Grove?
I know Blaine isn't interested in him anymore, but...
Then what's the problem?
Grove himself.
Really?
Ever since he got back from Florida, he's starting to hang around here a lot.
You think he's trying to get back with her again?
Could be.
Has she complained about his being around?
Oh, no. Well, she wouldn't do that. She'd try to handle it herself.
You're right. She's got this image of herself as a very strong lady, able to handle anything.
This time, I think she might need a little help.
A man should always be there to protect his lady when the necessity arises.
Oh, I'm glad we see eye to eye on this, Jess.
Oh, yeah. I'm a very old-fashioned man when it comes to women, especially one's own.
Have a seat, Jess. I don't mean to involve you in my personal affairs. I know you came here to talk about business. What can I do for you?
Well, we tabled a very important matter the other day.
The Corey Holloway project.
Exactly.
I've given that some very serious thought.
Effective thought, I'm sure.
Do you have any other suggestions to make in that area, Jess?
None. We decided ideas were strictly your department, Jordan.
Well, I just wanted to make sure we didn't overlook any possibilities. I've got a couple of ideas on that.
Good. And you've come up with some alternate means of dealing with our little problem down at the docks.
Well, you suggested we might get Corey's attention closer to home.
Corey Publishing, to be exact.
Good. And I think I've come up with a perfect plan.
You and Larry haven't made it up yet, have you?
No, and the way we left it the other day, I don't expect to.
Well, you better take care of yourself. People that are depressed get sick easily, they say. Now me, when I'm depressed, I just eat a lot.
I noticed you tearing through your salad.
Well, the good thing about that is when your stomach's full, you don't feel a lot. But I better stop it, or if I gain some weight, Larry's... Here I go again. All roads lead to. I can't do or say anything that doesn't come back to him.
It's okay. You can't just wipe out those years like they never existed.
I don't want to do that. I just want to climb out of this hole that I dug for myself.
How about Blaine's party? That might cheer you up a bit.
She wants me to go, but I don't think so.
Well, try to go for your own sake. Maybe it'll take your mind off things for a little while.
Maybe, but I don't see myself going alone. I'd feel naked or like half a person. You know how that feels? I feel like, you know, I left half myself somewhere and I spend all my time looking for it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Really?
Don't forget I've been there too.
Well, then you know how hard it is to go places all by yourself.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to start sometime.
I know, but I think that tonight's a little soon.
You know, Blaine's gonna be disappointed.
Well, I'll be sorry about that, but I'm afraid that Larry might be there.
Why would he be there?
Well, he works for Jordan, and the housewarming's for Jordan and Blaine.
Yeah, I guess you're right. You know, but you can't just keep hiding out, you know, trying to run away from meeting him, Clarice. Yeah, I wasn't going to go because Kit has to work tonight, but maybe I ought to. I'll go if you'll come with me.
Larry. What? No, we didn't have an appointment, did we?
No, something like that. I'm not in your way, am I?
Oh, no, but I...
Look, Jerry told me to meet him over here, and your secretary just said to come on in and wait.
Oh, there's no problem. That's quite all right. I'll be out of your way in a minute.
You want to wait outside?
No reason to. I just have to pick up some papers, and, you see, I have my appointment outside.
Look, if you need some privacy, I'd be more than happy.
No. It'll only be a moment. Now, the question is, do you have a moment for me?
Yeah, sure.
Good. Please, sit down. I'm glad to have this opportunity to talk to you, Larry. I was speaking to Matt Corey earlier today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he wants to know how you stand legally since you resigned from the police force.
Oh, he does, huh?
Your legal status should be clarified for the sake of your own reputation.
Well, you know, it's really not that important, Brian.
Well, it is if what Matt Corey feels is true.
Look, he thinks that Zachary Colton got after me because of some...
Yeah, because of the favor you did for him and Jamie in Red River.
Oh, he told you that?
He felt he had to. You know, he's very concerned about your welfare, and he believes that he's responsible for your dismissal.
Well, why would he believe a thing like that?
Well, he thinks perhaps word of the favor got to Colton somehow.
Well, that's not it, Brian.
Well, how can you be sure, Larry? I mean, Colton may not be openly asking or making accusations, but all the same, he may be using it to get back at Mac through you.
Well, I don't think that's the case. You know, I only wish it were.
Well, you seem pretty certain about that.
Look, it's not what you think, Brian.
Well, then what is it? You know, I've asked Jerry to enlighten me, but he...
He can't.
Well, why not?
He's, involved.
Oh, I see.
And, you know, I really can't talk about it right now.
You know, Larry, you may be in serious trouble. You should get this situation cleared up as soon as you can.
I don't think that's possible, Brian. In fact, you could do me a big favor.
Anything. I want to help.
Yeah, could. If you want to help me, just don't let anybody know you even saw me here today.
Well, I'm sorry, Larry. I don't seem to understand.
Well, it's like I can't really talk about it. You see, I've had some problems with my wife recently.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
And that's why I was, meeting Jerry over here today.
I see.
It's strictly business.
Well, I was aware that you experienced some problems with Jerry.
Yeah. He met my wife today, and he said that he had to talk to me over here about it.
Well, Clarice is all right, isn't she?
Yeah, I think so.
Look, Larry, I want to help if I can. Are you sure there's nothing I can do about your resignation?
No, Brian, I don't think there's
Well,
anything.
perhaps I can get things cleared up and get you reinstated.
I don't think that's even possible right now.
Well, let's not put down the possibility until we've investigated. Perhaps I can bring the case before the commissioner and for a review.
Brian, look, I just said no, all right?
But I want to do this for you.
Yeah, I really appreciate you wanting to help me, but I'd like to just leave it alone. In fact, you know, I'd like everybody to just stay out of my business, all right?
Well, if you feel that strongly about it.
I do. You know, I mean, it's over and done with, and I want to leave it that way. Well, it's about time you got here.
Hello, Larry.
Well, I bet that you have some real interesting news regarding your meeting with my wife.
Hey, look, it's no problem. You don't have to answer if you don't want to.
Look, Sandy, really.
No, I guess pretty awkward question, huh? I'm sorry, I just wasn't thinking. I mean, if you and Joey are involved in something...
No. Joey and I are just good friends.
Yeah, sure. I understand.
Really? Well, see, the house I live in is way out of the way. And the other day I was complaining because I didn't have any place to get away from it all during the day. So
You mean away from the connection?
Yeah, so Joey offered me his key so I could come here just to take a break and relax.
And did you?
What?
Relax. I mean, considering the state the place is in.
Oh, yeah, well, when I first got here, I had this wild impulse to tidy up. And I just laid down till the inclination passed.
Oh, what a good idea. I think I may try that.
Well, it's Joey's place, you know. It's his mess. It's his problem. If he wants it cleaned, he'll clean it up himself.
All right.
What about you?
What do you mean, what about me?
Do you live here now, too?
Oh, no, not now. I'm thinking about moving in next week.
Joey told me, I think, that you're staying out at the Corys?
Yeah, that's right. Till Dr. Matthews says it's okay for me to be on my own again.
I'll bet you can't wait.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm getting the whole picture now.
What picture?
You're the guy that saved Jamie Frame's life, aren't you?
Hey, look, it's nothing as dramatic as that, believe me.
Everybody says it was.
It was just a reflex. You know, I saw what was going to happen, and I reacted.
Well, it still counts. I'm sure Jamie's very grateful for your quick reflexes. I know I'm very grateful to you.
Why? Are you his lady or something?
No, nothing like that.
Then why all the thanks?
Well, because I care about him.
Yeah, sure, if you say so.
Actually, Jamie and I were married once.
That's more like it. Makes a little more sense.
Well, it was Quite a while ago. We're just good friends now.
Well, now, don't tell me you don't have anybody. I mean, a lady as pretty as you is bound to have someone.
I live with Jordan Scott.
Yeah, the guy that runs the arena, right?
The very same.
So he runs the arena and you run the connection.
Mm-hmm.
Between the two of you, you've got all the action in this town pretty well sewn up, don't you?
Well, we aren't the only game in town.
Yeah, maybe not. Certainly the ones that count, though. Excuse me. Hey, Melissa, what are you doing here?
I came to see how you were feeling today.
I'm okay. I'm actually better every day.
Aren't you going to invite me in? Sorry. I didn't know you had any company.
Hello, Melissa.
Well, I was really worried there for a minute.
Yeah, I figured you would be. Brian's secretary said he's gonna be out all afternoon.
Yeah, you know, I thought we were really blowing up when I saw you here with Brian. You should have seen the look in your face.
I know, man. He kept asking all these questions. Yeah, I finally had to be rude and tell him to butt out. You know, there's a lot of aspects of this business I hate.
I hate them all. But at least we're still in business. I'm pretty sure he bought that business about you and Clarice. He looked awfully concerned.
Yeah, he bought it. But you know, it tears this up as a meeting place.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, we're gonna have to find someplace else to meet.
You got any suggestions?
Well, our choices are narrowing now. I mean, we can't meet at the arena. We can't meet at the kitchen.
Yeah, and your house is out because you don't live there in this place. You know, since we've fallen out, we're going to have to just bump into each other. This thing getting harder and harder.
Well, you know, I mean, there's always the hospital.
That's not funny, Larry.
I didn't think it was. I mean, it may be the safest place to meet.
Look, I haven't forgotten how lethal Jordan Scott is. But I don't want to go visiting you and your 2 broken legs in some intensive care unit.
You know, the idea doesn't appeal to me either. I think you've forgotten I have a very low pain threshold. But I don't think you have to worry about that. You won't be visiting me in a hospital.
Don't be too sure.
I'm sure about that.
Okay, why?
If Jordan Scott ever discovers that I worked my way into his company, as he puts it, on an undercover operation, he's not going to stop with breaking my legs. I'm just going to disappear.
Yeah, like my mother did.
Yeah. You might be holding a one-way meeting with me in the morgue.
Hey, knock it off, Larry.
Man, I'm serious, Jerry. The only way you may be able to get the dope on Jordan Scott is by holding a seance.
You know, that's really gruesome.
I'm sorry, you know, I mean, it's the only way I can cope with all of this.
Okay, but can it? You know, I don't find Jordan Scott's penchant for murder funny.
Look, I don't either, but... Jerry, man, the guy's gonna pay for all of it.
Yeah, he will if I have anything to say about it. So, I mean, what's he got you doing at the arena?
Nothing. Nothing much at all.
Well, what kind of job does he have you doing?
Just general stuff.
Well, is he letting you near the operation?
No. He did tell me one thing, though. He said he lets certain people win, and then he gives credit to the losers.
That's an old ploy. What it means is, if you let them win, then you can also make them lose, and you're roping in the prey by that old credit route.
Yeah, that's the way I figure it.
Yeah, but that's not what we're after.
Jerry, look, we're only looking at the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, I guess you're gonna have to start digging deeper.
I am gonna dig deeper, and I'll tell you what I'm gonna find. A whole web of interconnected goings-on.
Well, I'll be getting back now. Would you do me a favor and keep your eyes open for my earrings, eh?
Yeah, sure. Listen, it's nice seeing you again.
Good to see you, too.
I'll see you back at the club.
Right.
Sandy,
I can tell by the expression on your face I'm about to get some more of your free advice, right?
Well, you know me well, don't you?
Yeah, like a book.
Okay, I'm not going to give you any of my advice till later. I'd like to ask you a question.
If you have to.
What is she doing here?
Hey, look, it's no big deal. She has a set of keys.
To your apartment?
And Joey's. He gave her the keys, okay?
And don't you find that a bit odd?
Should I?
Well, what does she do when she's here?
How should I know? This is the first time I've ever seen her here. All I know is she lost a set of earrings.
So she said. And you don't find that odd?
What, that she lost a set of earrings?
Are you being deliberately dense?
Look, maybe you should just tell me why you find it so odd for her to be here. To me, it's very simple. Joey gave her a set of keys, so she's here.
Well, don't you know who she is?
Oh, now I understand. You mean because she's Jordan Scott's lady, right?
And how do you know that?
Look, it's no secret. She told me.
Well, then you're aware of the fact that Jordan Scott is Ilsa's friend, aren't you? A very close friend?
Yeah, sure. I talked to him once on the phone when I was still working in Vegas. Yeah, that seems like a million years ago.
That's my point exactly, Sandy. It isn't. And if you want to stay healthy, you be smart. And you remember just how close Vegas really is to here.
I'm not going to forget.
And neither is Ilsa. She's after you, and she is not going to stop until she's got you.
Oh, I think she'll give up after a while.
Please, don't delude yourself. Ilsa is a very strong and a very determined woman, and nobody makes a fool out of her.
You think she knows where I am?
Maybe not yet. But she is going to use every tool at her disposal. Every one she knows until she finds out where you're hiding, which is exactly the reason why I'm here now.
You came to warn me about something?
Look, Sandy, Jason Dunlap, the man that I work for at the Connection, is just leaving now on a trip to check operations out in the West. He wants to get some ideas for our escort service here. I have no doubt that he is going to be seeing Ilsa again.
So what does that have to do with me?
He knows you, doesn't he?
Oh, I don't think so.
Didn't you see him once?
Yeah, in Ilsa's office. Ilsa was chewing me out about something, and he walked in, but I don't see what that has to do...
Did he get a good look at you?
No, I don't think so.
Did you ever see him here in Bay City?
No, I didn't get around that much before the accident.
Well, then you might be safe. You just might be safe. But whatever you do, do not go near the Connection, at least not for a while, okay? Please. Your luck is not going to hold out for very long.
I don't see why not.
Bay City is not the big city, Sandy. And you are bound to run into Jason Dunlap sooner or later. And he just might remember you. Especially if Ilsa has gotten into him about you. And if that man puts 2 and 2 together, you have had it on this plane of existence, my friend.
Great. Here comes the free advice, right?
I'm just going to tell you what I would do if I were you.
And I can't stop you.
If I were you, I would go to Mac Corey. I would tell him who I was. I would get some money, and then I would make my peace with Ilsa.
Oh, that's great advice, Melissa. Only I can't take it.
And why not? That's what you came here to Bay City for, wasn't it? I know you took that client book so that you could have some insurance against the day that you could buy your way out, didn't you?
That was the idea once.
So why did it have to change?
I've gotten to know the man.
Well, why does that change anything?
Look, he's a very decent kind of guy.
Well, that should make it easier.
No, it makes it harder. You know, Tracy was right. She said Mac Corey was special. You know what he did? He raised somebody else's kid as his own and even made him his heir.
Great. He sounds really broad-minded.
Look, that's not all he did. Right now, he's raising another child his wife had by some other man.
Boy, oh boy, this guy sounds like he is the classic soft touch.
No, he's just a very good man. It's been really great to me. Look, I just can't do that to him, Melissa. You know, he's got this little daughter. Man, he really loves that little girl. Right now, he's going through so much trouble with his family, just trying to keep it together. And now I come along?
It sounds like it's the right time.
You know, he didn't even know who I was. And he took me in, a stranger. And he made me feel like I was one of his family.
Sandy, I can work to your benefit. It sounds like he would really be receptive to what you have to say.
I don't want to tell him.
You've got to.
Look, I can't just walk in there and announce to Mac Corey that I'm his long-lost son come home to claim my heritage.
You don't have any choice. Not if you want to keep your body and soul together.
Look, there's got to be another way. I'm not going to tell him.
Not ever?
I didn't say that. I don't know. I just know that I can't tell him now.
Open that door.
Got it. Okay.
I hope I don't have to spend another hour at a New York airport.
Oh, come on, James. That's bad, waiting for the plane.
Yeah, we're waiting for 4 hours in the ground. Is not my idea of any pleasure at all. That's the temper, you know what I'm talking about?
Well, I didn't mind it at all.
Yeah, I can notice. I've never seemed so calm in my entire life.
Well,
It's good to be back.
you know why I didn't mind?
Why?
Because I love the company that I was with.
Oh, thank you. I've got to get to the office.
What, before you have time to rest up from that long, hard trip?
Well, I don't have time. I'm going to go take a shower, right? Wake up, head on out to the complex.
Oh, Jamie, why this afternoon?
Because the day's only half over. This way, I can get a lot of work done this afternoon.
Can't it wait?
I wish it could, but there are a lot of important things I've got to talk to Mac about.
And your mother?
Oh, especially my mother. Oh,
All right, you go ahead, shower, and
Right.
go down there and get it all
Good
over
idea.
with. And then,
Huh?
hey, you hurry on back to me, okay?
Ah, best idea I've heard all day. Mwah, I love you. Madly. Why did you buy so much stuff in New York?
Charge account. Blaine. I wonder what she wants. Jamie, you won't believe this. Blaine's invited us to a housewarming at her new place tonight. Huh. Well, you know, I don't see why we shouldn't go, do you? I mean, it might be kind of fun being around all those people. I mean, it wasn't exactly the way we had it planned. But this just might be the perfect opportunity to announce to the whole world that 3 days ago, Jamie and I were married.
Join us each weekday at this time for the continuing story of Another World.